we are again. We just finished watching New York from our area over there. Got some great ideas. Now they got more details on the characters for what I'd like to add to these rooms. That's going to be fun. I foresee some neat ideas to personalize these areas, these dolls' areas better and more individual to who they are. So tonight, we're doubling up and we're going to do the pretty pink room.
We're doing this at like 11.
Yeah.
Or like 12.
And this is a gorgeous room. It was a fun room. I'll give you a little overview. Make sure my flash is on. It is. Okay. And we will pull some stuff out to look a little deeper into the room.
Comment down below if you see the crescent from Freak to Chic, Claudine in this.
Oh goodness, you're so silly. You're not going to show it? We're going to be moving. We're going to see it. Okay, so where to begin? I guess VIPERINE GORGON, because she is the closest.
And Deuce's cousin.
Deuce's cousin. I fell in love with her the first minute I seen her. She is just absolutely, without a doubt, cute. I love her her hippie style, her hair, her colors, the dull pink, gorgeous.
And our Walmart actually had a couple costumes of it.
Yeah, and so she shares a bed with Cupid. And let's kind of jumble around here because of the way we're going to take this out to see it. So Cupid, that was Gracie's original, which we went to Walmart. It was like really exciting. They were unpacking. They didn't have any really good dolls. And then I went and opened the box on my own and we found that Cupid. And that was when I wasn't really into it myself. And I was like, you need to get this one.
I'm like,
because she's different. Yeah. It's like she's different than any other. Thank goodness we did. And then
yeah, because then she transferred over after high school.
Yeah. So good thing we did, and I encouraged her, don't mess up that heart, because I don't know how I'd fix that. And she has done good for having had this for quite a few years. She has done really well. Yeah, not to mess up her hair. She does not have her ring, that we don't have, and her wings. Yes, and her wings are actually broken, so they look okay sitting there. Otherwise, she's in pretty good shape and got her stuff. I have been trying quite often to get a nude of her in any kind of shape, just so that either I can get the wings, possibly the ring, but more so I want to get one of her and take her hair down and make something in a bathing suit or pajamas and have her in here, and then use her in a talk show kind of. There's a Bratz playset that has a studio, what's it called, a recording room, and that's what I'd like to get and do somewhere else in a small spot in the catacombs or something for her. So she's cute. And
because Cupid does the love thing. Yeah,
and then that's just some scrapbooking supplies. Her C, I used all the same letter styles for this one, this room. Just went fancy. Some frames I had found along the way. I think I got those from when you get a bag of stuff from a secondhand store. So she's got her portraits and her father figure. Parental learning thing there is Eros, the goddess of love, I believe is how they go. I think my mom got me that frame a long time ago. Those came in cute. So let's get VIPERINE out of here. Talk about this bed quickly. This was just crocheted with something I've had for so long, I don't know. I just loved all the mixy-maxy colors. It's just simple crochet with a very nice yarn, so that works out nice. She's got her little stuff in her bed.
And her Ever After High.
Yeah, I got that from Ever After High with the shoes as separates, so that's nice for her to have arrow. I would love the Katniss one even better. Arrow.
What?
It's a long story. Barbie Katniss.
Hunger Games?
Diversion or Hunger Games? Hunger Games, yeah. Anyway, that's a gorgeous arrow, but that one is just too pricey. Our good old wax, holding things on. Good old puffy paint. Yeah, it holds it all on. That's always handy dandy. Move her. Show a little more. Her thing, it's a little beat up. Yeah, her wing thing is broken.
Yeah,
we don't have the thing, but that's okay.
Imagine we found it like we found Claudine Fluffy.
Yeah, and looking at this bed I had from the past, as I've talked about, that I saved in for like 20 years. It was bright pink. It comes in 3 pieces. You can see 1, 2, 3. That's how it fit in the box. I just spray painted that with black plastic paint. And as you can see, whoops, sometimes it sticks. So that is, excuse me, that is the bedding that this came with. Originally, I kept it as is. It's kind of cheesy, but in the same sense, I kind of liked it because it was so different from everything else in the room and what you could pick, and it dated it, and I kind of like that. And all these kind of colors that were in it did match the dolls that are in here, so it kind of worked out. And then this piece, of course, worked out too. I did that one kind of weirdly shaped on purpose too, so it would drape off the corners. So that mattress came with it. That was as is. These pillows came with it as is. There was matching things you'll see, which is another reason why I wanted to keep with it. So you can just see it had 3 pieces. It was pink. We just spray painted that, and that has its own look of puffy. I didn't really have to do anything to that. Can you take that, baby?
I re-hid the crescent. It
fell out.
It was under the
Bed.
Part of the blanket, so do not comment down below. Comment down below when you see it.
As you can see, that was the original pink of that bed I just showed you. And this was a matching piece that went with that. And another reason to keep it as is, that came with that set. This was from the laundry set, the Barbie laundry set we got from somebody. And it worked well in here. You don't see it too often. We just spray painted that black. I don't even know where this little cupcake came from.
I think we got it from like a lot.
Probably a lot. And we just put the sprinkles on it because she likes cupcakes. We got a microphone for her. And also some earphones here. I believe that little doily came with some Barbie thing too.
Hey,
this was black.
Like antenna thing.
Well, this was the best I could do.
Yeah, like she has like one of these videos.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But this was the best we can do for that. When I work on her recording studio, then I think that has its own microphone that is more realistic to what she does. Got a Gorgon here. And then we got Gigi's bed. Lots of fun on her bed. Stairs coming from the other room. This tile is just a regular tile from Lowe's. Now her bed, totally got the idea for a shout out to
Chad Allen.
Chad Allen. If you want to see some neat creative beds and other stuff too, Chad Allen is definitely a channel to check out. Now I believe he did his bottom with a foam board.
Yep.
I never looked at the video until only about 2 weeks ago, actually. I just seen a picture of it in Google Images and used that. He used foam board, got it the size of a plate. I didn't make mine as big. What I did from that idea, not knowing what he did, but still glad, I got something like this from the craft store. It was just bigger, and the biggest size they had.
No, I gave it to you.
Well, the one that's under there, I mean. That's
no,
what
I gave it to you.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
made a cake out of it.
Okay, well, we had that, the biggest size. Okay, she did, and I split it apart. I think I remember she made a cake with different sizes, but we took it out. Had dreams of it coming out being storage, but of course, our space was limited. Chad Allen did his the size of a plate so she could lay down perfectly. We didn't have room for that, and I really wanted the whole look up like a lantern look. This was long before I'd seen the Bratz thing, but this thing was fixed, and we had height requirements for here. So this room was stuck the way it was. This is all the height I got. So of course I just padded that around the top, and then put this around it, glue gunned it. Same with here, just ruffled it, glue gunned it. Of course, before or after I put a little bit of puffy paint. Puffy paint is a grand thing.
The blue is the exact same material that Chad Allen used, but the pink is basically the same material
as this
that Chad used.
Yeah, he used
but
this.
Pinked.
He did this in pink and blue and split it down in the middle, which was awesome. He has really neat ideas. These were vanity seats, 4 different vanities I had that I actually didn't use as of yet. from my old stuff. I just copied for that. Lots of pillows for Miss GiGi. That's why I didn't really care, because I knew I wouldn't lay her down because I wouldn't want to mess up her hair.
I did on my last one.
Yes, Gracie had the last one. And we ended up, when I did this room, I bought the nude off of eBay for myself, and then we used the clothes. And of course, the one she had with the hair down, because there was no way I could fix that hair.
My friend Katie also did the same thing.
She ended up, of course, this is where her original went, and we did her hairstyle.
And it had a weird plastic thing inside the hair.
Yeah, the little bump. There's a little piece of plastic bumping to hold that.
There's something
Yeah, I couldn't figure that out. Here's her G back there, and that the only regret I have with that, I wish I would have put 2 of those and 1 on each side. But too late now, it's too fancy. That's a whole bunch of stickles on that one. Her bed, otherwise I glue gunned each side, and this is actually attached to the ceiling. And using some, I don't even know what the idea was, made me think of that. Besides, I found that's a charm, I believe, from Michael's or Joann's for necklaces and stuff. Look like a light. So we just used this. These were all leftovers. This was leftover from a party that I made a chandelier out of. All her pillows, mostly probably done sewn, and then I glue gunned the trims around them to make it easier. She's got her books and Barbie thing.
And the picture of Wisp.
And the picture of Wisp up there that I copy traced. And then her book is the parental. She's got her pet over here, which we actually forgot the name and had to look it up. Sultan Sting.
Did it, but I just can't say it.
Couldn't say it. Sultan Sting.
Hey, there's black stuff on the wall.
Her portrait, that's from the bed. Her portrait over there at another old frame we had. This was from the Frights camera action dressing room set. That is waxed in so it doesn't fall.
Yeah, falls easy.
So, all these cute little details I love doing. Yes, that was purple, I believe. Purple or pink. Gotta love that. This set was, I was so excited when I found this. For one, because we only had so much depth here that we could have to fit it, else there would have been nothing. I have no clue what it's from. There's a version that doesn't have this, that is minus this, and I think minus this is Barbie and the Rockers. So this one, I'm not quite sure what set. I've only ever seen it once ever with the blow dryer thing on it on eBay. Otherwise, the girl was great price and everything. It was just neat to find, and I had a vision of what I wanted on it, how I wanted to look. So for her being a makeup artist, for Miss Ellisabat, it came with the chair.
She has help from the snakes. Dusting business.
It was all pink. I only painted the drawers. You can see what color it was, but it works for VIPERINE.
Whoa!
Oops. Oops, she's falling. Oops, she's gonna fall. You want to put her up? That's the one thing about this chair. This chair came with it. So I just painted those. That with craft paint, that with craft paint, and this part. The rest was as is. I didn't really want to mess with it because there was enough color I knew going on this. We got that waxed in too. And then we did this her color, the wainscoting her color. She's got a few little fun things around. There's her V, her parental reference for learning is right there. You gotta love the peace sign. Gracie painted that herself.
Well,
her version of the colors. Her friends being what you'd see, her little cosmetology diploma there. And then these are all done, just lots of leftovers with the nail polish once again.
And Panda's
made
getting
this
in my
job
way.
a lot easier, and that of course is all waxed down, otherwise we would probably not have that. Some of her stuff from her thing,
and I'm in a very painful
and my favorite
right
pieces, like a mascara brush. Oh, look at that.
Her mascara brush
like
that
a
she came with
mascara
looks
brush.
like a sausage.
Kinda. Her blush brush, you mean?
Yeah, it looks
It's
like
like
a
cornucopia to me. And we put that black on her cornucopia, or her blush brush, just to give it some color. And her powder room, her V, we already talked about that. Miss Ellisabat is the original. We just got her a nude, not knowing we would get the other one. This is just a piece of little baby stuff, baby towels, baby hand cloths just kind of sewed that up quickly so it seemed like she's getting ready to get her makeup on. We'd like to find a crown for her.
Because she's the vampire queen.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Why did you dooter?
Something you asked about. Okay, let's get her in here. Okay, so well, it was in the camera what I was going to do. So, of course, this is Lagoona's bathroom set. This was one of the first stuff we had for knowing we were going to make this. Oh, you got that for Christmas, I believe.
Panda.
So that was at least 2, if not 2 years ago. Something like that. That is a really neat bathroom set. So this will be the 3rd bathroom we've shown you. Right? Yeah.
What are you doing?
And then, oh, can you scoot over a little bit?
I
And
can't.
doing with that, it gave us a spot to put fresh water. Laguna, we would have liked to put the hydration station, but it was too high. A locker that came with, I think a Mad Science piece we got, other Barbie stuff. Just cut those as we did others and used that fray check. She's got her little fish in there. That was a Barbie toilet. I don't think I did anything to that. I just left that as is, and it was nice because it had the toilet paper. And the shell ended up matching really well with that one. Sorry, I can't refer to you what that is. This was another towel, and then I added the fringe on that from this piece over here, which was matching in the rest of the bedroom. And it would have been a carpet, which I thought was kind of cheesy for a carpet. It wouldn't look right. Your drapes and your carpet are not usually the same. So I used that to make a drape here. To close it, it'll have privacy. Only in the bathrooms was I worried about that. So the top had frill. I cut it off. Oh, look at, I still have a paper clip on there. We'll have to take it off. That was training it to be pleated. Oh, look at that. Well, there's how you train to pleat something when you want it. Oops, I'm going to poke that. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. You want to help? Or not.
Well, I can't.
Yeah, it's kind of squishy in here. But that's how you train something to be pleated and hang the way you want. So I took the fringe off and put it on here instead, and then put this excess beading I've had forever around. I still got tons left, and that gave it the weight to hang down. Here, it's like, look, here, you get it, or we'll get it after. So, that is pretty neat. It's snagging. That's been on there for a long time. There you go. Good job. Alright, so that's been hanging on there far longer than it needed to.
For a very.
I have used that technique on real curtains, so it comes in handy for that, and that keeps the pleat. Up there, I forget what we used for that pole, but we just put a... Oh, and look at that. You can see my clear, shiny spots that are in need of a touch-up, and I did not do to fill holes. So that pole, I forget what that was, and then I just put a little pom-pom there to make it look like it's a rod. So that's privacy for realism's sake. And I think that's it for this room. Jazzy Mom 1 was first on the last video. She's looking forward. Jane Boolittles. Thank you, lady. I'm glad you look forward to these. And yes, the RV after we finish this unit. Just a few more videos. We are definitely going to go over to the RV.
3 more videos.
I do have to dust it though. That one's low and gets dog hair all over it. So we have a special guest star today just to show our fun shopping.
Hi.
And it is Blaze Star did a review on this, and I had to laugh because I hadn't even looked at it hardcore, and it is Heath Burns Ghoul. And what I loved is she showed me the little faces that are on that. So that's Blaze Star. She has a really good review. And I went to the store to get a extension cord and happened around it, and there we go. You can move that. Then they know where to get it from. You can show that. Big Lots, $10. Gotta love that price, especially for a boy. I had his clothes. Oh my goodness, those lights. I had his clothes kind of in my wish list at eBay because I wasn't really interested in him because he wasn't much different than the others. And then for $10 it was cheaper to just buy him.
And we just needed a boy.
So he'll look good in the Monster High Exchange area.
Yeah, we need a boy for
right next to his buddy Finnegan. And so you can see that's how we shop and how I keep an eye out. There was a bunch of other nice ones there.
And we close by Abby.
Yes. So thanks for watching once again. Please subscribe. Check out the link below for the video of the entire house if this is your first time seeing one of these.
Why do I have 4?
Remember who we are. We are Super Buddies Forever.
I have 4 fingers.
Can't forget our shout outs. Shout outs for the end of this video is for Craig is my name. Still wondering ourselves. How do we get so many subs? Don't know. Thanks for all your comments. Arvaneh, I'm going to say that wrong. Arvaneh Jamil. Arvaneh. Second name Jamil. Good words. That was really, really poetic what you wrote. Thank you very much. Thank you both for watching. Have a great night.